Good morning, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. We are live here at the Steampunk Flying Ship with our clock that needs fixing. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Hope your Monday and Tuesday went well. Hope your eclipse went well. I thought at 57.9% in Florida that we would have some type of eclipse, but it was kind of dim. I mean, it's hard to explain. Imagine having a dim light bulb. That's how it was during the eclipse for us. I mean, the sun was out. It just wasn't as bright as a regular sunny day. But, yeah, I mean, you could tell if you were here. You could actually tell there's a difference in the lighting. But I thought at 57% it'd be darker than that. But apparently not. So we'll get another chance in 2046. I might be alive then. I hope. I don't know, but at least you guys will. Guys who are younger, you'll definitely see it again. But it'd be over Florida, actually near Disney World on Route 27. The totality would be complete total eclipse over Route 27 near Disney World in 2046. All right, so my plan is here, guys. This clock has 2 daylight sensors, and I think it's a very good possibility that the reason that this thing is not working properly is that the daylight sensor is not exposed to the sunlight, and it has to have 2 modes of day, night and day, in order for this to work. What happens is when the sun sets, it'll activate. Actually, when the sun rises, I think it activates this clock, because I have it set for day, I believe, and sends out a signal and powers I think the lamp in the front, it powers that. And let me see here, and I think that's it for that section. And then the one over here, though, powers this piston, which will then push that observer over there, which I believe resets the entire clock. But the hopper clock inside, it moves 120 ticks, or at least, per hour, and when it does that, it pushes the pistons so that it lights each lamp 1 hour at a time. But for whatever reason that I can't figure, and I'm thinking it's because this observer is not being reset properly here. I think this is not being reset properly. It's not going back under, and it's causing it not to the lamp or the pistons. It's not allowing it to stop the proper hour. So I'm going to move, just to figure out what the problem is. I'm going to move this down to the ground level, so to be exposed to daylight, and then try to see if that's the problem. If not, I'll have to check with the wiring. But by rebuilding this, I'll probably see where I went wrong on Monday. And if it is the lighting, excuse me. If it is the lighting, then I'm going to have to, because I'm going to install this inside of the blimp. Let me check the volume too, because I've been talking without checking the volume. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Got allergies today. Alright. You hear my dog in the background. And there's Starshine. Hi, Starshine. I'm sorry I didn't see the chat earlier. I apologize. But up there is the blimp, and that's on the side of this is where I'm going to install the clock. And I appreciate all you guys checking out the video. I saw the video views, and thank you. So I'm going to probably put that clock right in that face right there on the side of the blimp. But I have to first get the clock to work, the mechanism, the motor to work. And once I get that working, I can do anything pretty much. But for now, we're going to sit here and just watch the day go by. And here we go. So before I get started, let's go over the calendar real quick, and we'll get this going. So let me turn around here, and let me check the volume again. Check the volume again. Hear that echo? All right. Let's see here. Today is Wednesday, April 10th, and let's see. National Erase Self Negativity Day. There you go. National Library Outreach Day. Awesome. Reading's big in my book. National Farm Animals Day. National Cinnamon Crescent Day, which is absolutely delicious. National Siblings Day. National Encourage a Young Writer Day. Excellent. So let's see that National Encourage a Young Writer Day. Let's see what that is. Observed each year. Do you know a young person who has a vivid imagination, maybe someone who likes to tell stories and read a lot of books? This might be a sign of a good young writer. So, let's see here. Visit the National... National... Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't really say. Well, at least National Day Calendar celebrates it, but I know a lot of libraries definitely celebrate it. And there's an organization called NaNoWriMo or NaNoWriMo. Let me look it up real quick. NaNoWriMo. 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 It's a website, and it says writing a novel alone can be difficult, even for seasoned writers. NaNoWriMo helps you track your progress, sets milestones, connect with other writers in a vast community, and participate in events that are designed to make sure that you finish your novel. Oh, and best of all, it's free. It's monthly. It's a contest it's held in November, for the month of November. But it's a year-long process, so they have camps, all kinds of things to inspire you to write. I highly recommend it. All right, and that's the National Day Calendar. Let's just do a review real quick. So the National Day Calendar today is encourage a young writer while celebrating your brothers and sisters, while eating a cinnamon crescent, and checking out farms with animals, and checking out library books for the outreach, and erasing self-negativity. That's your National Day Calendar, folks, for Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. Let's get this day going. Let me check the volume. All right. So here we go, folks. Let me put my helmet on. I'm going to have to break this clock apart and rebuild it down below. Don't feel bad, because this was just a demonstration clock anyway, so nothing to fear or fret about. And again, I hope everyone had a good week so far. This is midweek. This is built by, well, I'm using the Skippy6 Gaming on YouTube tutorial, and he is basing that tutorial on a gamer named Jade. I'm going to have to look up her name again so you can actually go to her website. She's a really good redstone builder, so definitely check out her website. I think it's Jade Samia Ferreras. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't remember exactly the exact name, but yeah. But I'm I'm thinking the reason why this clock is not working properly is because of the daylight sensors. And right here where I'm at, there's a big shadow from that blimp, and it might be blocking the sun. And the other issue is, okay, so let's say that's true. My next hurdle is, how am I going to get the daylight sensor above the blimp and have the clock mechanism inside the blimp? That's my next hurdle, if that's true. I'm thinking that it might not be, because I do have a daylight sensor already working down below, but that's not, according with this clock, I don't know. So I just want to double check and make sure that we're doing this right. So I'm going to do this down below first. If everything's cool, then we'll just replicate it in a larger scale inside the blimp. And you guys are also probably saying, why even worry about a clock? Well, in my original world, I had a clock tower, and I kept saying to myself, I would love to put a giant clock face in it. And it was kind of hard because of the amount of redstone wiring I had to set up for that. But with these sensor, you call this skulk sensors, calibrated skulk sensors, I thought it would have been easier. It's called wireless redstone, but in fact, it's this calibrated skulk sensor is a little bit trickier. They go by sound, and if you can't replicate the sound automatically, it's not going to work for wireless redstone. So that's another hurdle. But first we gotta get this clock, this simple clock that I was going to base everything on, working first. Once that's working, then we can get to the next hurdle. I should have enough room for a bed. Alright, and let's go fly down below and set it down there by the farm where we're in extreme daylight. I might put a clock tower down here too. But you know something? I was going to say, let's put it on the top of here maybe. Oop. Let me put these two down. It's going to look kind of silly, but I'm silly, so how you like that? Alright, because I can actually put a frame around it. If it does work and we put it to the edge here so you can see it from down below, I can put a frame around it. I can put it like right here maybe. Put some, let's see, got stone. I already had stone in my inventory. So, and it's, I think it's like this one. Right? And then, because the piston has to come up here, let's put that bed down. It's going to get nighttime really fast. This other thing of stones back in there. Going to have to call up Skippy Six's. Yeah, I think we did the lamps first, and then we went from there. See, this is not going to be, because these are 3, so it's going to be lopsided. No matter how I do this, it's going to be lopsided. Let's just look at me. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit off. It's going to be the same way if I move it over. One, two, three. Yeah, because this is 4 across. Oh well. Was an idea. In order for that to work, I probably would have had to make it go up another one, but still it wouldn't. It would still be off center. That would drive me nuts. All right, let's. I guess I can pick this stuff up. I'll leave that torch up here. Alright. We'll just build it on the ground for now. Eventually I'll have a clock tower out here, I just don't know. Alright, and we're going to put it, just need it empty. Maybe we'll put it up top here. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to go too far over because it's not well lit and I don't need us to blow up. Maybe we'll go to the storage tower. Why not? Let me see how wide this is. This was originally the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could work. This was originally what you call that? The portal. Another portal was here, but because of our friends, the Allays, they kept following me into the portal, so I had to move the portal over there to the honor hall. If this works, I'll just keep it here. Alright, now we got to do the inner lamp. And then build up the stone around the inside. I'm trying to remember how I did this on Monday. Trust me, I've done this a bunch of times. A bunch of times to make this thing work in my original world, but that was over a year ago, so I remember some of it, but not all of it. Okay, now we got to put the. Okay, sorry, I'm going to have to pull up his tutorial. Give me 1 second. Okay, before I get started with Skippy, he's basing his clock on a Minecrafter called Jade, Jade, Somia, Somia, Fereza, Ferreza, Jade Somia Fereza, and she has a lot of redstone builds that are beautiful. So go check her. She built this, I guess, originally 4 years ago, but Skippy is basing his tutorial on her build. So bear with me as I follow his tutorial again to rebuild this. Won't take me that long. Okay. And let me check this audio too. So far, so good. All right. As I build this, let me see. I'm going to try to listen to the audio at the same time so it doesn't go off the rails like most of my streams with this background noise. So bear with me. I'm going to hook up a little monitor so I can listen to the audio as I build this. Okay. So basically he's going to put a piston right here alongside this. You put those shulkers here. Shulker and skulker. There's some names for you. Get my scaffolding up. Oh, and again, today is Wednesday, so today is, if you're into the Bad Batch, another episode is today, and I think Star Trek Discovery is tomorrow. So definitely check out those if you're fans like me. Their episodes are getting really, really good. I don't know if you're into Star Trek, but it's interesting. The new Discovery, this is the last season for Discovery on Paramount, and they're basing their storyline for this season from the Next Generations episode, and you really got to check it out. It's really cool. So it's going to be an interesting season for sure. Oh, come on. There we go. And I believe there's another one down here. It's going to go out this way. Right. Well, I have to go out a little bit further. Darn it. Further than that. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, and then the other one's going to come up. I think right where this is at. Perfect. Might as well fill this in so we don't fall. And it should come up like that. Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, he's going to I'm trying to remember. Actually, that could stay there. I think it's on. No, it's got to come up along this. But let me just watch this. Alright guys, just bear with me for a few seconds while I build this one section, and then we'll continue. And again, if you're watching on Monday's build, what I'm doing here is temporary, this redstone block. We make sure you remove it once we're done. Follow what I'm doing here. But again, as I build his thing, I'm following him as he's doing it. So if he makes a mistake, I make a mistake and then I correct it. So I'll try to let you know when that happens. But yeah, so, but this thing I'm putting up, this redstone block, this is temporary. So I just caught that right. I just caught that. So this is wrong. You're going to have to go down another one. It goes underneath actually. So let me break this block, like that. I think this has to just, yeah, I'm gonna have to move this down one, like here, then here, right, and then oh, he okay, let's try this again. But again, this block I'm putting here is temporary. So there, and then instead of next to it, it goes underneath. Let me get, oh boy, let me get rid of a block here. So it goes underneath. Here we go. There's our foxes. Then you take the pistons to come out. What the heck? Okay. Like that. Oh, I have to have a redstone block in front of it. Okay, that's not right. that. Okay, somehow that's not right. Oh my god, my brain. What the heck? Oh, darn it. I'm trying to look at his picture and then... Okay. You said the outside? Yeah, the outside. There we go. And then redstone block. Like that. Okay. And now make sure you get rid of that temporary redstone block. And then everything's reset properly. Okay. I'm hearing Skippy talk about how, because he kept forgetting to remove that, messed up his whole build. Alright, I'm going to follow him and then I'll be talking once we get to a nice stopping point. Let me just check the audio. Alright, here we go. Again, I apologize. I'm following him as he goes. So, you know something just came to my mind. Jade, who's the original builder of this, put this inside of a clock tower. So this mechanism is actually covered, therefore not the sun is blocked. So maybe it's not an issue of the light, of the daylight sensor. Maybe it's an issue of I forgot to put something in here right, but we'll see. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I did notice, though, when I put that daylight sensor in, that center lamp activated. So it might have something to do with it being covered. But we will see. See how that activated? It didn't do that up under the blimp, but we'll see. So what Skippy had said, which might be an issue, he said this caused him problems. So I didn't see, I think the one in the center has to be set for day, and the one up top here, this one has to be set for night. When it's dark color, that I guess it's supposed to be like the moon, or it's actually blue. So it's supposed to be like the moon, and then the yellow color is supposed to be like daylight. But he said not to mess with it until the end. So this, see how it's like sun color? That's day, and this is marked for night. But he said not to mess with it to the end. So we'll come back to it. So that's the point. That might have been what was causing the problem, but we'll. I apologize again. I'm following everything he does and then even his mistakes. So if you're following along with me, I really apologize. I'm falling for the same problem. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Just bear with me. This will all work out in the end. Alright, I think he's doing a slab here. Hold on. Okay. And then a solid block here, and then one on top. Get rid of this one. Okay, we're gonna need some sleep. This is 4 ticks, all the way to the back. So again, it's 64 and 61 blocks. Okay, now that's the issue we had up top. Let me check the audio real quick. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so that's the problem we had up top. So I'm hoping this night sensor is going to solve this. Yeah, so again, it looks like that night sensor, got to make that sure that night sensor or the daylight sensor is set to night. This one up top right here. And then he's going to show us how to put a button in here so you can recalibrate the clock. As you can see on my clock on the hot bar here, it's about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, that's not right. So, just have to follow along and correct it as I go. Yeah, it's still not working right. Hold on. Okay, from what he's saying, I got a sticky piston in there. It should be a regular piston. That might be the issue. Oh, there we go. And let me see what time it is. Yeah, there we go. You see here, it's on the third block. That third light was stuck in the center before. We can reset it and see if that, if it's more accurate. Let's see. There we go. Actually, I think it goes by 1. I think it's supposed to be further up. Let's see. But it looks like it's working though. It's not going. I think it's supposed to be 1 more up. Like that. See how my clock right here in the center of my hotbar is? Should be like right there. Then when the clock goes another full tick around, it should be at the 11 o'clock mark, which will be that next lamp right up there. Why is that hole there? Oh, it looks like there was a hole there. Let me check this audio too. And that should be it. Oh, that should be it. Testing. Okay. So that should be it. I think the issue wasn't that it was covered. It was that I had a sticky piston in that back area. That was the issue. But now we got to make a larger version of this. So I'm going to need a lot of redstone lamps. Let me see what was the recipe for those lamps. I think it's glowstone and redstone. I'm just going to need a whole lot. Oh, I got redstone. Maybe I'm going to need a lot of glowstone. Let's see here. It should be noon. Aha! I'm off a little bit, a few minutes, but that's pretty close. At night, when you go to bed, it'll totally reset to the proper time. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Then you just have to build a clock tower around it. That's all. But my version, so as you see, each hour is 1 lamp. I need to make a giant 1 hour lamp. I have to combine a bunch of redstone lamps to make like 1 hour, so that you can see it from down here. That'll be on the side of that thing. So I need to accumulate a lot of redstone lamps. So I need a lot of glowstone powder, or glowstone itself. And I thought I had some here, but I guess I don't. So we're gonna go track down some glowstone and start setting up our big tower in the blimp. I might actually leave this here. I'm gonna actually incorporate this somehow. That'd be kind of neat. Alright, let's just fly to the top and see what we can do. It's going to be a whole matter now of just accumulating a whole lot of redstone lamps. See this face here in the side of the blimp, this square in between the 2 brown lines? I have to put the lights in there somehow. And I guess the best way of doing that, well, let's get rid of this stuff I have on me. and then we'll go from there. That'd be a good idea to see how many lamps we need to gather. See what I can get rid of here. But I'm curious, where's all this glue powder, glowstone powder wrapped to all that stuff I had? I guess I used it for all the lamps, I suppose. Oh, here's some lamps. Alright, let's gather these up and take this to do this torch behind. Guess we can just start scooping out a hole for the clock. Can we see the clock from down here? Yeah, you have to be parallel with it. Oh, yeah, you have to be parallel. I think it's right there with my crosshairs. Is the clock we just built is over there. Alright, we're going to go up inside this thing and try to scoop out what is the appropriate clock face. Then I got to build the mechanism. Ooh, look at that guy. Going down. I'm watching you, dude. I'm watching you. Alright. Now I gotta figure out. Oh, God, my brain. Let's make sure we're building this on the right side. I guess might as well just go to the top, I suppose. Go up from out there. But you see the dilemma in a way? I'll show you. No matter what side I build this on. Well, there's a gap. There's a gap. This side, not that much. We'll just have to see, I guess. I don't know. Again, you're probably saying, why even build a clock on the side of this thing? Well, I want to see if I can make one this big. Now I'm confused. I don't know which side is which. Which is the bow, which is the stern. I think this is the side. It's the side with the zombie. The side with the zombie is the side I'm going to build it on. No, that's not it. How nice, now I'm stuck. Oh my God. Come on. Here we go. I'll leave that sound of crunching snow. Alright, I think it's this side? Yep. The side with the zombie. Yep. You are there. Okay. And it's just crazy. I don't know. Okay, so this is the outermost face. Is this? Yeah. In fact, I think he's the center. He's the center spot, I think. Let's see how many blocks this is from one side to the other. I'm going to just mute this. Alright. I don't think you guys want to hear me counting. So it is 41 blocks. Let me turn this down here. Alright, so it's going to be 41 blocks. This is 189. So let me see. 189. That's 19. So 20 would be here. This would be the center. This is the center. And this is the top. So this is 283. Oh Lord. How's that? Yeah, that's definitely the bottom. Oh boy. Okay. I think I can. I think I can't. Gotta be one with the snow block. Alright. See, there's the center. That's the bottom of it. Gonna have to figure out how to divide this up. And we have 12. We're gonna need 12 giant blocks of redstone lamps. 12. There's gonna be 3 on the bottom and then 3 on the side. This is the center. How far out do we want to go? Let me look. It's hard to decide. Three. Well, we could just. Well, well, let's just use stone for now, just to get an idea of how big this thing's going to be. Alright, so this is going to be the bottom. Let me pull out the shulkers. Actually, I'm going to be knocking the snow out, so let's. I'm going to need a good working space. I guess there, I suppose. For now, because I don't know if this is this. Yeah, I got this protected, but I still need a lamp or something to see. Oh. I never caught. I guess because there was snow there, so I didn't worry about it. Let me see. The reason why they're suspended in air is because they're half slabs under bottom slabs. a stack of stone or something, just so I can see how much of these lamps I'm going to need. Okay, that's the center part. So of course there's going to be a lamp in the center. And it's going to be, I guess, just 20 on that side and 20 on that side. 3 and a 20, I guess. 3 and a 20 would be I mean, because 6 times 3 is 18 with 2 left over, right? So that would be 18. Each section would be 18, I suppose. That would be 9 and 9. I guess 4 and 4 on the other side. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oh god. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so that's 9. And I would do, oh shoot, that won't be right, because alright, my brain. My brain, oh my god. So from there, this all the way over to the center is 20. Technically it's 19, and the center would be 20. So that's 9. Another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. That won't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21, right? No, 41. 41 was the distance all the way across. See how that 7 came up? Because it's got to be even. So if I turn this into 7, maybe? 9, 8, here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot, my brain. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 and it'd be 3 on 3. 3, 1, 2. Knock this extra one off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 7. That might work. Let's pull out that bed. Check the audio. Alright. So 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, with 3 left over. I guess that would be alright. How high though? I never took the measurement of how high this is. Shoot. So we're at 264, and I think the top was 283, right? Let's see. 264, oops. 264 minus 283, 19. 19 high. Because I want it to be a square. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see what happens. I guess well, this is 7 wide. See how it looks. I don't know if I should go 7 high with it. This might be too wide actually. Let's just go with it. Let's do a quick fly out and see what it looks like. That's the coolest thing with the snow, is that you can break it. If you break it with a shovel, you'll get the snowballs, and then you can reconstitute the blocks. So it's really not messing anything or missing anything. Let's try another layer, see what happens. Pick up the extra. I guess I can go a little higher. Maybe 7 wide, 7 high. Wouldn't be too bad. Oop. Nice. Let's see how high. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe 7 high. Let's try it. That's a lot of lamps, eh? Gotta be able to see it though, you know. So it's 4, it's 5. I don't know, maybe 5. 5 looks pretty good. Yeah, I think 5 looks pretty good. Kind of, you know, symmetrical. I think that might work. Kind of it's a little rectangular. thing of it is the bigger you make it, man, the more redstone you need. That's because I need a center one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need a center one and then one on top of that. Yeah, I think I feel good. I feel good about it. Doesn't it sound like I feel good about it? Let's go with that. Alright, so we are, pick up those, 7 wide, I believe by 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 7 and 5 is 35, so we're going to need 35 redstone lamps. Is my calculation right? I might be off on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, because right, there's 7 across times, and there's 7 rows or 5 rows, so that's 35. Let me just check the audio. Testing. Alright, so I'm going to have to buy a lot of redstone. There's going to be 12 when I have single, well, 12 redstone lamps that are 35 in size, in diameter. 35 times 12. Let's see how much of that is. 35 times 12. 420 redstone lamps. I think it's only 1 redstone for every 4 glowstone. Let's put the snow away. That splashing you're hearing is mobs. There's the redstone. Let me go over the recipe again. And the snowballs you're hearing is the snow golems attacking creepers. Well, I was absolutely wrong. So you need 4 redstone. So I had it backwards. 4 redstone to 1 glowstone block. And that recipe is 4 glowstone powder. I have 30. I think I got 30. The witch's farm produces quite a bit of glowstone and redstone. I got 2 stacks. I should have another thing of redstone here. I got 30 of this. So I need 4. So just for one, so I'm still going to need 4. We need 420 glowstone. And a stack of 64. 64, let me get it, 420 divided, yeah, April 420, Look it up if you don't know. I'm not into that stuff anyway. I'm ex-Coast Guard, so what do you expect? 420 divided by 64. I need 6.5 stacks. 6.5 stacks of glowstone. And I'm going to need like 24 stacks of redstone. Oh my god. Let's go to bed real quick. Let me just check something real quick. Oh boy. Here's the redstone I was looking for. Now where I have a lamp. Add the redstone here. I guess we're going to be raiding the witch farm for a while. We might as well take all this stuff with us. Right, 3, 4, 5. I think there was 5 of them. Go grab some shut-eye. And then I guess we're going to the witch farm. I guess while we're let me just check the audio. While we're over there, we might as well build the steamboat. It's made out of birch, so the birch steamboat. Might as well build that. Let's take a look at this again. Look at that. So 2 more next to that. Up along the corners. Yeah, I think that'd be okay. I think it'll work. Let's go take a look at our clock down here. See if it's operating properly. Fully functional. Minecraft click. Actually, we weren't near here, so the clock's going to be off a bit. It probably stayed the way it was when we first left. So we are definitely, to reset the time, you just keep pushing this button until it's all the way where it's supposed to be. We got 1, probably 2 more. I'd say 2 more times, be safe. Should be right there. There we go. 1 more. There we go. So it's got to match your actual clock that you make in your game. Crafting clock. But it should match that time. See if that yellow circle in the center of my hotbar, that little ball, it's got to match. Alright, I guess we're going to the witch farm. I don't think I have any more glowstone here. Let's just check. I really need to work on the storage area. It's pretty, it's really out of shape. It's got to be done right. Looking for glowstone, or I should say glowstone powder or glowstone. Sorry for clicking. This is all excess from the wither fight from July. Well, I'll be darned. Look at that. 6 stacks I need, right? Well, that's 5. Just need another stack. We're pretty close. I Thank goodness we came in here and check. Not enough room in that. Well, let's take that out of there. Not that. Good thing we checked. And I do believe I have some at the witch farm. This might be still coming together, guys. Let's go with the snow. I got more room in this shulker. Boy. We're gonna need 6.5 stacks of glowstone, and I think 24 stacks of redstone. But we're going to need 420 redstone lamps altogether. I don't think I have any redstone in storage over here. That was it. I got rockets. Oh no, I don't. Heh. Okay. Alright. All good. All this stuff here is like non-stackables. This is the overflow. Yeah. Okay, we're still going to go over to the witch's farm. Whoa. Check the audio one more time. Sounds good. And we're on our way. See how the clock looks. Look at that. Yeah, I think that was off by an hour. I should have kept it where I had it, but if you're near here, it's like any other farm or mechanism in Minecraft. You got to be within the chunk in order for it to work, which is 16 by 16 by 16. And once you leave it, it's on pause until you come back in. So if you're, as long as you're in that area, the clock will work properly. Like that button, you can just reset it. Oh, you know, that would have been nice here too. It is. It is what it is. All right, let's head over to the witch's farm and see how much redstone's out there. Change my helmet out. As we watch the ball go round. I'm going to need my boat. I have another game updating on my Xbox. I think that's part of my lag as well. I could buy redstone from my cleric in here, Merlin, but he's only going to cough out, I think, like 24 pieces, and I'm going to need much more than that. These guys out here could round it off for me once we get enough from the witch's farm. I would really like to build that steamboat while we're out here. I'll have to see. I'm going to mute this, guys, until we get out there. welcome back if you're just joining us, or welcome to the game if you're just joining us. What we're doing today is gathering enough redstone and glowstone to make redstone lamps. I need 420 redstone lamps to make a giant clock face on the side of my steampunk flying ship. And this is my witch farm that will drop, the witches drop redstone and glowstone. And I have a good amount of glowstone so far, but I still need like almost 24 stacks, I think, of redstone. So we might be out here for a while. And this is a steamboat based off of the Disney World or Disneyland Mark Twain, and that's supposed to be the Haunted Mansion. So I figured since I'm out here gathering redstone and glowstone, might as well finish building this. And let's go see what's inside as far as redstone and glowstone and all that good stuff. What's that? Is that a flower? Oh no, that is a drowned. He'll stay there because it's daylight. And during Halloween I made this like Halloween themed for sure, so when we get closer you'll hear some interesting things. So that's supposed to be like a demon, that's supposed to be a ghost. I have to put a face on it. This is supposed to be Grim Reaper with his sickle, Witch's Cauldron. As you get closer. So I took that stuff, the screechers and stuff from Ancient City. And then this is a crypt using lecterns. Let me grab some sleep real quick, and we might not be able to sleep down here because of the witches. Let me go up top. How can you sleep with all that noise? Alright, and look down below and see what we have in storage. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. These old bones don't like getting up and down all the time. Alright. Let's see. Here's our redstone. Yeah, I knew it tapped that out. Yeah, this should do us enough. I just need enough redstone. And I think this is backed up. Nope. Awesome. So this is all cleared out. Good. That's good. This is the overflow. Good. Alright, let's go see if we can get this moving along. See how much redstone we can get. And I'm going to take maybe like a 15-20 minute break while this thing is generating, and then we'll continue. Oop. Just checking to see if there's anything else up in here. Nope. Okay then. I gotta actually turn on the trident killer up top. I kind of did that. These screeches you could like disguise it so that you don't see these things, so it'd be more spooky, but I was just experimenting at the time. Alright, so here's Black Cat that came, Sabrina that came from the witch farm. Let me put these shulkers down here for now. So we have room. So if that happens to you, just hold on. So just basically go away so many blocks, and then, oh no, I lost Sabrina. Shoot. Oh, rip. Because of the poison they were throwing out. Oh, that poor cat. I had that cat ever since I made this witch farm. That just breaks the heart. Oh, give me a break. Darn it. This is going to be interesting. Alright guys, I'm going to probably take a 15-20 minute break, and then when I come back, we'll continue. And we'll see how much redstone we got. Be right back. you. this off. Pick this up to see. There's a way of there, oh, almost getting into that one block so I can pick up my trident. Oh, guess I'm gonna need a almost. There we go. Wow. Guess I have to have that running. Yep, I got it. Alright, let's turn this off. Put the this trident back here. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have enough redstone for the build. But we're going to have to come back here on Friday. Maybe we can build the steamboat Friday while this thing is running. But let's check to see how much redstone we got. Yeah, we're going to need like incredible, like, I hate to say it, I think 24 stacks of redstone we're going to need for this build. We only have this one, I think we got 7. We got plenty of glowstone, It's the redstone. It's going to be the issue. The reason being is because I need 420 redstone lamps in order to build this clock on the side of the blimp. And unfortunately, I didn't get enough redstone from here. I can also buy it. I mean, I can actually buy it from villagers, but we'll have to see on Friday. I'll go back and I'll show you what we did today, and also what I'm talking about with 420 redstone lamps. We actually got the clock to work, and I think part of it was the piston I was using was a sticky piston versus a regular piston. Let me make sure I got a, yeah, I got a boot. So I was using a sticky piston instead of a regular piston, and that's what was preventing the mechanism of the clock to work, to hit the proper time. And so now it's functioning. So the mechanism works. I got to hook that up to this huge clock face that we're going to build. Hopefully Friday. If I get the materials Friday, we can build it Friday. The trick with this build, lighting all those lamps, is I got to find a system, because each block or each hour of the clock will be 35 redstone lamps for each hour. So I have to figure out how to light all 35 of those lamps simultaneously, and not the one next to it or after it. If I can do that and hook that up to the clock's mechanism, the timer, then it'll work. And I can also install that on my old world, because that was where I left off on my old world, was trying to build that clock tower. So hopefully this will come together on Friday. I didn't know the amount of redstone lamp until I sized it up, and it looks like 420, because if you have 12 hours, right, and each hour is 35 redstone lamps times 12, that's 420. In order to build one lamp, you need 4 pieces of redstone to 1 glowstone, like a block of glowstone. 1 block of glowstone for 4 redstone. And you put that together, that comes out to 420 glowstone blocks to I don't know, like 24 stacks of redstone. So if you multiply 64 times 24, that's how much pieces of redstone we need for this. But at least I can show you. Where did that boat go? Huh, that's the first time that boat actually went into the hopper. I don't know, there's no hopper there. I lost my boat. Where's my boat? How do you like that? I originally had a hopper here, but I took it away, I thought. Let's see. Son of a gun. That's a new one. boat be? Not there. Yeah, it's gone. Wow. That's a new one. If it was, you know, like most tools, they have a green line at the bottom. Boats don't normally have that, so it's not like the boat worn out. Just glitched. I don't know. Let me check the. Boats don't normally have that. So yeah, the volume's good, or the audio's good. So let's see. We'll go up here. I bet you any amount of money. Watch. We'll go back in and that boat will be there. Let's see. Sometimes there's a glitch that happens. Nope, that boat is gone. Wow. Son of a gun. Alright, Minecraft, you stole my boat. It'd be okay. You see anything on here? Nope, I do not have that boat. And we'll fly, change out my helmet. We'll fly up to the, well, first I'll show you the clock, and then we'll fly up to the steamboat. I would hang around a little bit later, but you know, I have do my normal job, which is a full-time Uber driver, and that way we'll be back on Friday. So there's the clock. If you look at my hotbar after I'm done lagging, and you see where the hand is there, it kind of matches that. If it doesn't, what you can do is push, there's a button mechanism in the build, and that will move it to the proper time, because it's a chunk. This area is within a chunk, and if you're not inside the chunk, just like any other machine, it won't operate. But I'll show you what will happen. So when the sun sets, we'll go to sleep, and when we wake up, it should set to the proper time. So just give it a second. And if you imagine, so what I'm talking about, so each one of those lamps will be 35 lamps for each hour. So that's how big the clock face is going to be. Alright, this should reset to the proper time. It should be around like, yeah, I guess 6. And then it'll go up to 7 o'clock within a few minutes. It'll go to 7 and then keep going around. But that's the idea for the clock face. The mechanism works, the motor in the back. And again, this is by Jade Somia Ferrez, F-E-R-R-E-Z. And she's on YouTube. This is where the build comes from. Skippy6 gives a tutorial based on her build. So this is the mechanism that pushes this like tape or conveyor belt of stone with the redstone. As the redstone goes, the block goes by each lamp, it lights it up. So I have to figure out how to do the same thing for 35 blocks of or 35 redstone lamps. So as we go up here, I'm going to build that same face but bigger on the side here. And where you see this block of stone, cobblestone right there, that dark gray cobblestone, that's going to be 1 hour. So imagine 11 more of those surrounding that whole face like a circle. And each one of those blocks inside there would be a redstone lamp, 35 redstone lamps per hour. And I have to figure out some way to light it from the back, and more than likely it's going to be a combination of redstone torches. I could do pistons with a redstone block. That way I could do the tape on the outside for one, and then have all those pistons hooked to one signal. So as the thing passes by, it'll light up that signal, which will then in turn turn on all the pistons with a redstone block. Or I could just use redstone torches. I don't know. But we'll have to figure that out on Friday. So this is where I'm going to leave it here today, folks. And we'll go over to Forzen's room on Twitch. Watch his stream. We'll raid his room. And we'll be back here on Friday, guys. You know what? Let's leave this off down here with the other clock, so we can use that as a thumbnail. And I'm going to keep this here too, because I think I'm going to make a tower here using that for a clock face for the tower, possibly. Alright, let's turn around. Take off my helmet. Eat my chicken. See, crouch. There we go. Alright. And we're going to go in Forzen's room. Give it a second here. He's doing, it's called special events. So when you go in, say hi to Forzen for me. You guys have a great Wednesday and Thursday. I will see you Friday. Don't forget Bad Batch on Disney today, new episode, and Discovery tomorrow on Star Trek. So you guys have a great day. See you Friday.